Okay, so molar concentration of ions. So you may have to calculate the concentration of a solution, of the ions in a solution. So once you have your dissociation equation, you can calculate the concentration of ions in a solution using the mole ratio. So you look at, again, our wanted over our given. So anions are the negative ions and cations are the positive ions. This is something that we should know already. So here's an example. Example 1. Calculate the ion concentration of a 0.050 mole per liter solution of potassium chloride. So we know potassium chloride breaks down to potassium cations and chloride anions. And this is in a 1:1:1 ratio. So this is what we were given. We want the amount of potassium and the amount of chloride. So we know the concentration of our given, we know our concentration of our wanted, and we're going to times that by, here we have this ratio of 1:1. So our given to our wanted, okay? So that gives us a concentration of 0.050 moles per liter of both of our particular ions, okay, in this particular case. Now, let's look at a more complex example. So calculate the ion concentration of a 0.05 mole per liter solution of aluminum sulfate. Okay, so we know here's our dissociation equation. We're going to put in our coefficients. So this is a 1 to 2 to 3. Well, that's what we are given, and we have our wanted here. Okay, so our concentration times the ratio of our wanted divided by our given. So it means that the concentration there of our cations is 0.10 moles per liter, and of our anions happens to be 0.15 moles per liter. Okay. Example number 3, calculate the concentration of this particular equation that gives 0.30 mole per liter concentration of sodium ions. So we're now only looking at the sodium ions. So we do our dissociation equation, which is a 1 to 3 to 1. We know the concentration of our sodium ions, that's what we're given, okay, but we want that initial concentration that we're going to dissolve. So here we've got 0.30 moles per liter, and that is what we want, and we're going to divide that by what we're given. Gives us 0.10 moles per liter. Example number 4 is calculate the concentration of sodium ions in an NaCl solution made by dissolving 6.33 grams of sodium chloride in 150 milliliters of water. Well, here is our dissociation equation. It is a 1 to 1 to 1. Okay, we know the mass of sodium. We know the molar mass of sodium, and then we can figure out the number of moles, giving us 0.108 moles. Okay, then we need to find out the concentration of that particular solution. Again, now once I figured out that concentration, that's what I'm given. What I want is the amount of sodium ions. So I have the concentration of the NaCl, and it's a 1 to 1, so that means that's the concentration of my sodium cations. The next the next video we're going to watch is the net ionic equations.